Hey, hello guys, my name is Kaushik and welcome back to LeetCode. In this video, we are going to learn one more topic from the network interception, that is about request. Okay, so already we have discussed if you go to the documentation, you can see we have a lot of things in the network itself. Like we have HTTP authentication that already we have discussed, and then we have wait for API response. So we have already discussed all those stuff. If you go to this network folder, you can see those code, right? Today we are going to learn one more topic, that is like how to intercept the network, or how to stop a request, or also we can select abort a request. Okay, so it's going to be very simple use case. For example, if I go to this particular website, you can see here we have a lot of images, right? Now if I want to know how my website is going to look without images, or maybe CSS, or maybe any type of data, then how it's going to look like, right? So we can test that with the help of Playwright. Let's see. It's going to be very simple actually. So first of all, we have to say wait page dot route. Okay, with that we are going to do, let's see. So here I have very simple code test block, and within this I'm using this go to URL, and I'm using wait for timeout. Wait for timeout is basically like your thread dot sleep in Java. Why I'm using this is basically just to show you the output, or else of course the browser is going to close automatically very quickly. So just to show you, I'm using this. Okay, now let's go and write some code. So here I'm going to say await page dot route, and this guy need two arguments, basically one argument basically. So first one we have to say like domain. So domain is nothing but like unsplash.com, right? So this is a domain, and followed by anything, it can be any page, right? So I'm going to use the wildcard here, so star star, and then followed by slash star. That means the specific domain whichever we are going, and followed by any of the URL. Okay, sub pages. Okay, and this is going to return me a request, so I'm going to use that. And then I have to write a if condition, or else we can also write a ternary operator, but whatever we are going to do, that should return a boolean. Okay, so here I will say like return, and then followed by request dot here you can see like we have abort, that means stop, and continue means it will execute in the sense like it will show you the results. Okay, and fulfill and request, we are going to make use of this request now. So we'll first request, and we'll check the resource type. Okay, so and the resource type, if it's going to be like images or image actually, then I can say like request dot abort. That means if this resource type is going to be image, we are going to abort this request. Okay, else we will just do the continue. Okay, so anything other than remote image, basically it will continue, or else it will just stop the request. Okay, so let's go and format this code a little bit. Yeah, that's it, very cool. Okay, now of course you can write if condition, but this is very easy to understand, I believe. Okay, so let's go and run this. I'm going to bring up my terminal, and I'm going to say npm followed by test. That should execute the page without any images. Let's see. And by the way, I'm getting a lot of good comments for my all the Playwright videos. Thank you guys, thanks for all your comments and support. So here you can select the page without any images, it is going to look like this. Okay, so the images are not loaded, but the default they have some kind of like template that is shown there. Okay, you can execute and check yourself. I think that is very easy. Okay, now we'll take one more test cases. For example, if you go to this letgo.in/test, you can see like we have ads. I know a lot of guys don't like the ads in website, but at least the amount I put into the domain purchase, I have to get back with this ads only. Sorry for that, but I don't have any option. Okay, so let's see. If you just want, if you don't like the ads and if you want to block it, probably you can do that with the help of Playwright. Okay, so let's go and see first where these ads are coming from. Okay, so that will be within the iframe, I believe. Yeah, so if you go to this, you can select this the iframe, and the URL is basically like http google ads, and then followed by something. Okay, so I'm going to take this partially, and if you search that, you can see like we have 4 ads in this page, where one is invisible. Yeah, invisible. Okay, so we are going to abort this ads, and we are going to make it ad free website now. Don't do that, just this is just for your learning. Okay, so it's going to be very simple. So I'm going to make use of the same code. I will just comment this one, and here I'll say like return, and then followed by request dot request. Okay, don't get confused. This request is basically this name. It can be ABC, anything. Okay, just a return. We are getting this, and this request is inbuilt function. Okay, and then we'll say like request URL maybe. So we have something called URL, and then I can write like starts with, and if it starts with this one, we'll simply say like we want to abort this or else we want to continue this. Okay, so let's uncomment this line, and yeah, and finally we'll change this URL to this. Okay, now let's go and run this. This time we can see the website without any ads. Let's see. There are a lot of small topics that need to be covered, but I'm like, if I create a lot of small, how it will be. Okay, so here you can see that without the ad, there's a placeholder, of course, because that is already embedded in my code. But yeah, you got the idea, right? So that is how we can use this request.abort or continue. Okay, so that's it. It's a very quick tutorial, I know. Probably you'll see more lot of quick tutorial like this. Okay, so that's it from my side. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comments or join our Discord community. Tata, bye bye, take care.